everyone, I'm Georges Saint-Pierre. Welcome to my Rushfit warm-up. This program has been designed by Eric Owens.
The Rushfit warm-up is a multifaceted warm-up that uses only body weight motions and allows you to work every muscle of your body in a functional manner to get you ready for the work to come and the rounds. So let's not waste too much time, guys. Let's go and get started here with a shoulder width stance, and we're just going to do some torso twists. So as you notice, I want to get my elbows up about shoulder height. They can dip down a little bit, that's okay. And I pick a good pivot point on the ground. I want to rotate back and forth. Imagine that my elbows, if there's a line, just about going about 180 degrees, if there's a sphere here, right? I don't want to go too far. I don't want to go all the way around here. I don't want to injure myself. Because remember, we're just warming up. We're trying to get the body loose, core temperature up, so we don't injure ourselves, and we're ready for the work to come.
The body is like an elastic. If you try to stretch an elastic when it's cold, it's gonna snap. If you try to stretch it when it's warm, now you're gonna be able to play with it.
Now we're doing each exercise for 60 seconds. So right now we have about 10 seconds left, and then we're gonna switch and go into our next exercise, which is a side bend. Let's keep going though, guys. We have about 5 seconds. All right, good job. So now here in our stance, we're just going to lean to one side, kicking our hip out, reaching over, then going to the other side. This is a side bend, and what we don't want to do is we don't want to bend forward and then over. We want to keep our body stacked, meaning knee, hip, shoulder, everything in alignment. We let the hip kick out to the side and we reach. This is going to be stretching the muscles of the hips and of the lats, and this is a very important movement pattern. In most functional fitness and in fighting, you have to be able to move side to side as well as forward and backwards.
Like every other exercise, you start slowly and you try to pick it up as time goes on.
Now we have about 20 seconds left in this. And also work at your own rate. If you find you're starting to fatigue, the form's starting to go away, step back, maybe take a few deep breaths and get back at it. 10 more seconds, guys.
Warm-up is very important. It prevents injuries and it allowed us to have our full range of motion.
Okay, great job. Now let's turn and face this direction, and we're gonna come down onto our fingers, walking out into the plank position, and we're going to walk our feet up to our hands. You just turn, switch directions, and go back in the other direction. This is a great way to stretch all the muscles on the back side of the body. We're also activating the core. We're starting to get things a little bit, the difficulty is increasing here now. So you might find that your body temperature is increasing. That's good. You should be starting to sweat probably around this point, maybe within a couple more exercises. The difficulty, the complexity is going to increase. And one of the things you might notice, so Victoria, if you can, let's do a modification. Let's do a bent knee modification. So Victoria happens to have great flexibility, but if her flexibility wasn't so good, she's going to come up like this. She's going to kind of tuck under, and she's going to lower down with a bent knee position. That's going to allow her to get down there on the ground, walk herself out, and as she walks her feet up, she'll also do it in a bent knee position. All right, great job, Victoria. Okay, about 5 more seconds, guys. Let's try to get one more. Okay. Now up and standing, we're going to take a move from capoeira, okay? We're going to do the jinga. We're going to go side to side, so it's like a backward lunge. We bring one hand in front, so yeah, your defending hand up a little bit higher, George, come up in front of the face, and we go side to side. This is a great move. Develops fluidity. Basically, it's a backward lunge. We go side to side, and capoeira has some very effective techniques, and this is one of the base moves of capoeira. I'm sure none of us are very good at it, but still a fun exercise, and it's a great variation of a lunge.
Capoeira, it's a martial art from Brazil. It's also a style of dancing.
Yeah. And this is one of their base motions. It's a great way to warm up the body. Moving back and forth. We have coordination here. We're lunging back with one leg, then back with the other. About 10 more seconds to go here, and then we're going to do our walkout push-up. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now here, shoulder width stance. We're going to lower down, squatting. We're going to walk out into the full push-up position. Hands underneath the shoulders, lower down, then come back up. Try to stress getting a full range of motion here. So you squat all the way down, get your hands into the ground, you walk out till you get your hands underneath your shoulders. You don't want them far back, you don't want them too far forward. A good alignment, lower down, chest to the deck, press all the way up, then back into standing. Okay, now we're about halfway into it, guys, so 30 more seconds. And you'll notice as when they come back up into the standing position, we want to make sure our heels get on the ground before we stand up. And let's check out Victoria's form here. So if you start to fatigue a little bit, it's okay to lower down your knees. It's also okay to restrict your range of motion if necessary. If you can't lower all the way down, what you don't want to have happen is lead with your head or collapse in the core. You want to keep the core activated at all times. Maintain good alignment, ear, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle. Okay, now back in the standing, guys. We're going to come here, feet together, and lateral lunges going side to side. Try to imagine your feet are running on parallel lines here. We don't want our toes pointing too far out or too far in. When we take our step out too, we want to sit back into our heel. Notice how the trail leg stays straight. The lead leg is a leg that bends. The hands raise up as a counterbalance, and that's also activating the muscles in the shoulders. It's giving us a full body warm-up. Remember, functional training is about using all muscles of the body, not just one or two. Halfway there, guys. And if you notice, they're not working at a breakneck speed. The speed is enough to make sure that they're working, but yet this isn't really a workout yet. Remember, it's a warm-up. We're just getting the body warm and loose. If you're finding you're out of breath and you're about to pass out, you probably need to slow down a little bit and do a little bit less repetitions. Find your own speed and figure out what works for you.
It's important to make the blood circulate everywhere, in every muscle, in every joint of our body, to prevent injuries. You know, it's very important.
Okay, now here in our stance, let's lower it down. We're going to walk out, and we're going to do our push-up with a lateral hold here, okay? So we're going to come up, a lateral plank. We lower down to the push-up and back out. All right, guys, let's get on it. Walk out, and once you get out into that push-up position, you're going to maintain that push-up position. So they're all the way down, you open up, you rotate. So notice how they rotate on their feet completely. They rotate, then after they hold a 5-second hold, they lower back down. Good. And if you find that a 5-second hold is not really challenging, try to hold it 10 seconds. Try to hold 20 seconds. Try to hold 30 seconds. Do the best you can. But 5 seconds usually does the trick. And the key is you don't want your core to sag. You want to keep your hips up in the air. That's going to activate your obliques. Now, Victoria, when you lower down, if you can't do a knee push-up, so lower back down, lower down to your knees. Then you're going to come up, and then see, raise off your knees. Yeah, so that's totally acceptable. You can lower down to your knees in order to do this. Okay, excellent. Now let's walk back up into the standing position. And that's going to set you guys up in the perfect position for your air squat, okay? So as you're here, you just want to lower down, thighs to parallel, hands up as a counterbalance, come back into standing, all the way up, all the way down.
Already start breaking a sweat now. That's a good thing.
Now if you notice, key things here, their knees aren't going too far forward. The knees initiate the motion, but then they start to sit back and down. They don't round here at the back and collapse to keep themselves upright. If you start to collapse, you probably need to shorten your distance, shorten the depth of your squat. You want to push down into your heels. You want to activate all the muscles in the posterior chain, your hamstrings, your glutes. Good core activation, proper alignment of the spine. And there again, you're not trying to do as many reps as possible. You're just trying to do good repetitions, full range of motion. About 15 more seconds.
Breathing is very important too. Inhale by the nose, exhale by the mouth.
Okay, excellent work. Now, let's walk out here, okay? And as we get down here, we're gonna get in the quadruped position, meaning I want my hands underneath my shoulders and I want my knees underneath my hips. A wide enough base so I have stability, but not too wide. Then I'm gonna go opposite knee to elbow, extend, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then back in. We're gonna stay on the same side. Just stay on the same side, everybody. So you're just gonna switch opposite knee to opposite elbow. 3, 2, 1. Keep going, in and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's switch sides. So get your stance in place, proper base, and go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent work. Now let's come around to a lying position, lying face up, okay? And now we're gonna do our straight up, okay? So we're pulling our toes back towards us, hands are overhead. We're gonna try to sit straight up and touch the ceiling here, okay? And then we're gonna lower right back down, right when the hands touch, right back up. We're gonna finish off with 1 minute of this, and that will complete our warm-up.
Remember that this is not a race, this is just a warm-up. The importance of this is the form. And it's not the repetition, it's not the number of repetition. It's to be able to break a little bit of sweat and ready to go for, after, to be ready for a hard workout.
That's a very good point, George. And if you notice, George is sweating. Everybody here is sweating. It's a difficult warm-up, but yet everybody's able to talk. Everyone's able to still interact. They're not at that point where they're filled with lactic acid. We're not working out yet. Just getting everything loose and ready. About 10 more seconds. 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, everybody.
That completes our warm-up, and now we're ready to attack the real workout. Congratulations, everyone. Hi everyone, I'm Georges Saint-Pierre, and welcome to Rushfit Full Body Strength and Conditioning Workout designed by Eric Owens.
Thank you, George. What we have here today is a full body strength and conditioning workout that starts out with sort of a simplistic round in round 1, but don't let it deceive you, okay? You have to really get after it, because what this does is this pretty much floods the body with lactic acid, and then from there we're trying to push through for the rest of the 4 rounds, okay? So let's not delay. Let's go and get started, right? Round 1, starting off with our air squat, then we're gonna go right into the Hindu push-up. 10 air squats, 5 Hindu push-ups, as many rounds as you can get within 5 minutes. Everybody ready?
Let's do it.
And go. So notice how George is just dropping down. He's going right into a squat, trying to get his thighs to parallel. If you want to hop out a little bit like that, that's totally acceptable. And he goes right into the Hindu push-up position, down and up. Right back, guys. Try to be quick with it, too. You can find you can get your bearings in round 1. Try to get to know the exercise, but once you feel you have it, attack it. A good goal to shoot for is probably, I don't know, 10, 15 rounds in just 1 round, okay? You just want to speed right through it. You want full range of motion, all the way up and down. And if you start to fatigue throughout, take a little break, catch your breath, try to push through. Good job, Victoria. A little bit deeper, George. Think about getting that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the front of your thigh parallel with the ground. Nice, Ian. Perfect form. Great, Victoria.
Whew, let's push it. Let's push through it. Let's go, everyone.
George, try to let your head follow your body. So try to let your head look up there, okay? As you go up, try to look up in the air a little bit. There you go, then back up. Excellent. Now, if at home, if you're having some difficulty keeping this type of work rate, remember, George is highly conditioned. So you might not be able to do this type of pace. A little bit deeper, George. Try to get deeper on that, okay? And if that's the case, you have to work slow, that's fine. Just do what you can do. And also remember that if you can't get all the way down, say your balance isn't there, your flexibility is not there, you might just go down with a squat like this. That's totally acceptable. Now, if you notice here, Victoria, she's doing a variation on the push-up. It's slightly easier, but it allows her to stay working. Notice how she's down on her knees. She's still going through the full range of motion. She just decreased the resistance because of how she's down on her knees. This is totally acceptable, too. Adjust the workout according to your fitness levels. If you feel you can push harder, go harder. If you feel this is too difficult, slow it down and find the range of motion that works for you. You guys are 2 minutes in, you have 3 minutes to go. Let's push now, okay?
Yes, sir. Energy, everyone. Let's go.
A little bit deeper, George. You want those thighs to parallel. Don't cheat the movement.
Yeah.
Good, Victoria. Way to push. That's it, George. You notice George likes a wide stance. Ian likes a little bit more narrow stance, and that's okay. There's personal variations throughout. You have to find how the movement feels best to you and just attack it. The main thing is good core activation. If you notice, everybody, as they're doing their squat, they're not slouched over. You don't see around the back like this. Everybody's in a nice upright position. That's very important. Good. All right, you guys have about 2 minutes and 15 seconds. You got to really push it out. Now remember, the whole objective here, everybody at home, everybody that's watching this, you're trying to get as much lactic acid in your body. You're trying to experience fatigue. It's like you start a fight and your opponent's attacking you right from the get-go.
We're more than halfway. Let's go.
You have less than 2 minutes now. Everybody's maintaining good form. That's it, George. Let's go, buddy. Try to get speed now, okay? Down and back, down and back. Good. One more. Back up, right on the squats again. Thighs parallel, though, every time. All the way up. And try to extend that hip a little bit more. You'll notice as fatigue starts to set in, the form wants to go away a little bit, and that's totally okay. I mean, it's going to happen, but try to stay on top of it. Try not to cut your squat short as you stand. Try not to come here and go back down. Try to get full extension in the hip, and try to get the thighs all the way down the parallel.
Don't cut corners.
Okay, you have 1 minute and 15 seconds now. Remember, this is a simplistic routine, but the simplicity is part of the beauty of it. You have to get after it. You have to attack it. You have to do as much work as you can with these 2 simple exercises. Done correctly, you're working every muscle in your body, and this is going to cause changes. All right, you guys have 55 seconds, less than a minute now, right? Let's get after it. Good, George. Zion. Doing great, Victoria. 45 seconds. Come on, George, faster, buddy. I know you got more in you. Let's go. 35 seconds. Down and back. That's it. Go. 30 seconds now, right? Last 30 seconds. Let's win the round. Think about a difficult fight. Neck and neck. You and your opponent are dead even. You have to do something to win the round. It's going to be your work capacity is going to determine that a lot of times. 15 seconds. Let's get after. We have 10 seconds now, okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, great. Everybody relax. That's the end of round 1. Now get ready for round 2, okay? Just get ready, get your dumbbell in place. Do what you have to do. We're going to do a dumbbell get-up followed by a one-leg, one-arm row. Okay, it's very important that you keep your eye on the dumbbell at all times. So when I'm doing this motion, notice, guys, I'm here. Notice how when I come up here, I never take my eyes off the dumbbell. Then I lower down, then I go into my one-leg, one-arm row, doing 3 repetitions, put my foot back down, press back up, put my knee on the ground, post my hand, kick through, lower down elbow, shoulder, lie flat, then I switch hands, okay?
Very important during round, guys. Don't try to breathe like this. The body is like a straw. If you bend the straw, the air doesn't go through. Recuperate, stay straight, even though you're tired.
That's great advice, George. We have a 10-second warning now, okay? So let's everybody get down on the mat, get your dumbbell in hand, and let's get ready to go. In the proper position, let's get ready in 3, 2, 1, go. Now, it's very important throughout. Your eyes have to stay on that dumbbell. I can't stress that enough. You don't want to drop this dumbbell on your head as you're performing this motion. That's just always a bad idea. And when they take it back up, take your time. Sometimes you might have to curl, you might have to catch your breath down here in the standing position. This is a very difficult exercise. There again, it looks simplistic, but it's very deceiving. You have a lot going on here. There you go. And George, if you want, you can try to get a counterbalance going on here with your hand too, if you want to counterbalance with your hand when you do your rowing.
Yes, sir.
Remember, the whole idea here is repetitions. Once you feel you have these movements mastered, once you feel you have the form proper, try to attack it. Try to get after it with as much intensity as you can. Do as many repetitions as you can. In time, maybe you increase the weight of your dumbbells by 5 pounds, 10 pounds, whatever you feel you can increase. Those are the variables that you can control, and that's what leads to progress. That's what increases your fitness. That's it, George.
Switch arm once you're down.
Yes, you're going to switch back and forth. Nice work, Victoria. Great, Ian. And you'll find as you're doing this, for some people you find when fatigue sets in, you might only be able to come halfway up. You might not feel comfortable coming all the way up. That's fine. You can just do a half get up. But after you do a half get up, I would like to see you come around onto your knees, then just row there. That way you're still getting that rowing motion. Because remember, rowing, pulling is an important component of fitness. So we don't want to leave that out. But if you feel like you can't come all the way up to the standing position, you don't feel comfortable with that until you don't have the balance or the technique yet, it's perfectly okay just to do a half get up, lower down, come around to your knees, and do your rowing off your knees. Great job, Victoria. You guys are 1:45 into it. It means you have 3 minutes and 15 seconds left. Almost halfway there. That's great, George. Get as many reps as you can, okay? Good balance, good stability. Good. Let the shoulders move around the spine. Excellent. That's perfect form.
Yes, sir.
There you go, Ryan. Eyes on the dumbbell. Standing. That's it.
Yeah, it's important to keep the eyes on the dumbbell. You don't want to get hurt with this.
And George, would you say that focus and concentration is probably one of the most important things in a fight?
Yeah, like now I'm fixing a point to keep my equilibrium when I'm on one leg. Fix a point. When you're not looking at your dumbbell, fix a point when you're doing your rows on the floor.
That's very important.
A point that doesn't move.
Okay, now you guys have reached the halfway mark. It's time to really get after it, okay? Remember, one intensity.
Yes, sir.
And notice Victoria, she's switching to the variation I was talking about before. She's doing a half get up, then she's lowering down, she's rolling around onto her knees, and then she's doing a row off the knees. This is totally fine. You can still get a good work rate. Just make sure you protect your spine. Don't try to over twist with the weight in your hand. Always set the weight down. Be careful as you're doing it. Work within with a speed that you know you can control. George and Ian are getting after it. You guys are doing great. Good. Now you'll notice both Ian and George, they both have very good balance, so they're able to come right up into here, get up on one leg and do their rows. If you're able to do the full get up, but you find now your form's doing this, you're getting the wobbles, okay? That's all right. Just set your foot down on the ground, and you can use your arm that doesn't have the dumbbell as a brace arm. That gives you more stability. You're still getting the row. It's more difficult than the variation that Victoria's doing, but yet it's a little bit more simplistic than what George and Ian are doing. Okay, 90 seconds, guys. Almost there. George, you're doing great, buddy.
Ha!
Come on, Ian. Let's go. Excellent, Victoria. And here again, if you notice throughout, everybody here has their bodies in proper position. There's no rounding of the spine as they're rowing. They have their cores activated, the spine's in a strong neutral position. The abdominals are activated, everything's doing what it's supposed to do. That's how they're able to get all this work done, okay? If you find there again, your form is starting to break apart, step back, hit pause, just take a break, let the round continue on, do whatever you want to do, but just don't injure yourself. It's a simple looking motion, but it's quite difficult. It can be complex. 45 seconds now, okay? This is it, let's get after it. Nice, George.
Get after it, but keep the form.
Yep.
Keep the right form.
Excellent, Victoria. 30 seconds. Yep, straight up, down, back. 20 seconds now. Let's go, George. Let's try to get at least one on this side, then one on the left side, okay?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it quick. You got 15 seconds now. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Brings it in to round 2, okay? Now, get ready because we have round 3 coming up. Now it's going to start getting more intense, okay? We're building the complexity. We have more exercises, right? So we have 4 different exercises, 30 seconds each one, a quick 5-second transfer into the next exercise. After you complete all 4, we're going to take a 30-second break, then we're going to get after it again, okay? So here's the exercise. We have our dumbbell piston, all right? After that, we have our dumbbell squat. So we're going to come in with the dumbbells, taking up. And remember, guys, very important spine position here. We don't want to be rounded over, okay? We come up. Then we have our sumo high pull. Coming up, elbow above the wrist, pop in the hip. You can fold a little bit over, but remember a strong back position. Then we finish off here with our narrow push-up. If you need to lower down to the knees, totally acceptable. And if you have to rest back, after that we get a 30-second break and we get after it again, okay? Get ready for round 3 now, okay? So take your time, everybody settle in, get a good stance. Remember, feet shoulder width apart. Remember, as we press up, we're looking down. As we squat down, we're looking up, okay? Get good squats, everybody in good position. Ready, go. Now this movement uses a lot of muscle. This is pretty much combining all of the major movements. We're pretty much in every muscle in the human body here. So you'll find this is very difficult. Set a pace. You can take a little pause in between and stand it if you need. Once you feel you have the reason why we're calling it the piston, right, is your body's like a piston. You're just going up and down. You're helping your legs. Your legs are helping fire your arms. Everything's working together here, okay? 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Dumbbells down, you don't drop them, just hold them in front of you, get ready, okay? And 3, 2, 1, squat thrust. Excellent. So the most important thing about doing this type of squat thrust is to make sure that you don't round your back as you're going down. We don't want you coming down like this and hopping back. I want you to set the dumbbells down, squat down, hop back, and squat back up. If you want, if you find it's too much for you to handle or hurt your hands, you can do this exercise without the dumbbells in your hands. You can set them down from the piston onto a table. Almost there, guys.
The good trick is to try to look up to the ceiling.
1, time. Go ahead and relax now. Back up in the standing. Wide stance now. Okay, let's get ready and go. Sumo high pulls. Exploding up and down. Elbows above the wrist. Try to pop that hip. Get everything together. Ha! Now we're working a lot of the pulling muscles of the body. It's sort of a counter motion to the piston. The piston had a narrower stance. Now we're in a wider stance, working different muscles, the adductors, the glutes a little bit more, okay? Using the trapezius, the rear deltoids. Almost there, guys. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. Dumbbells back to the front. Let's lower them down to the ground. Get ready in the push-up position. And go. Narrow push-ups, all right? Get after it. Now after this, we have a 30-second break, all right? And it's not the idea of taking a big break. It's just enough to kind of regroup mentally and get ready to go after this all over again. That's it, all the way down, George. Try to get your chest really down to the ground. Notice how Victoria's take a little break on the knees. That's totally acceptable. Just when you're ready, get back in it. There you go. Ian, try to pull that core in though a little bit, okay? Tighten everything up. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Time. Take a 30-second break, all right? So you can just relax for a second. Do whatever it takes. You can stay on your knees. You can stand. Most important thing is when we pick those dumbbells back up to do the second part of this round, we don't bend over. We address the dumbbell properly, stand up, pick it up. It's always a great idea. Like I said, if you're doing the variations, the push-ups and the squat thrusts, without the dumbbells in your hands, set them down in a chair. Set them down something where you don't have to bend. Set them down something right there waist height. Let's get ready now. Pick up those dumbbells. We're getting after it again.
And 30 seconds, go very quick.
Yes, it's gone. And go. Now it's repetitions. No, don't hold anything back here, okay? Because you're not doing this one again. This is it. Got one more shot at it. Let's go.
I know it's burning, but as fast as you can.
15 seconds now.
Don't forget to look down when you press up.
10 seconds. Notice how they're getting a full squat every time. Very important. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Take a little break. Get ready and squat thrust now. Go. Good. Good form throughout. Very important. We squat it all the way down. And remember, if I wanted to set the dumbbells down and just do it like this, that's fine. If I want to set the dumbbells down and step back and step up, totally acceptable variations, okay?
Lift with your leg, not with your back.
That's what Victoria's doing. This is totally fine, okay? You can step back, stand up. Totally okay. 3, 2, 1. Now with the dumbbells, let's address them properly, get in proper position, okay? Dumbbells, palms facing us, and go. Sumo high pulls. Elbow high, okay? Try to really pop with those hips. Use the legs. Arms, back. This is working everything, okay? Don't let the light weights deceive you. This is extremely difficult. When you try it, you're going to understand what we're talking about.
Let's go for the rep with a good form.
Okay, we got 5 seconds. Let's push it out. Come on, Victoria. You're doing great. And time. Okay. Close those dumbbells to the front. Put them down on the ground. We're back in our push-up position. Last 30 seconds. Let's go. Get after it. As many as you can do. All the way down, all the way up. Good core position. George, lower. I want that chest almost to the ground, okay? Every time. Get lower. Yes, 20 seconds. Doing great, Victoria. Try to do a few more there, okay? Back into position. Lower down. Excellent. You have to rest back in between. 10 seconds. Let's go now. Come on, George. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. That brings it into round 3, but you know, it's just a short break, guys. We have 1 minute, all right? Do what you have to do. Stretch out a little bit, stay loose. We'll be right back on it for round 4. Round 4 is very similar, right? It's a dumbbell circuit. Light dumbbells, lots of repetitions. How you feeling, George?
Feel great. I'm lying to you, everyone. I'm in pain right now, but I know that's what I need. Okay, that's what I need to get in shape
Let's do a quick overview, all right? We got about 30 seconds. So we have a alternate backward lunge. We're gonna stabilize down, okay? Come up, stabilize down, switching legs back and forth. After we have that, we have our wide press going side to side. We have our internal, external curl, and we have our cross back lunge with a reach, okay? Same format, 30 seconds on, 5-second transfer time, 30 seconds after we go all the way through. 10 seconds now, let's go and pick our dumbbells up and get ready, okay? Remember, address the dumbbells properly. There you go, good. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Backward lunges with the stabilization at the front. Go. Hold, then switch legs. Now, like all things, the stabilization just adds an extra component to it. We're putting some bounce into what we're doing, okay? If you find that you don't feel comfortable coming up with one leg, just do it like this. If you find you're just going to be stationary, and just do a split squat, then switch after a few reps. That's okay. You can do it like that. Find the variation that works for you. Find a way to make the exercise work for you. 5 seconds. 3,
kicks in very fast
2, 1, and the wide press. Alternating arms side to side. Let's get after it, okay? And go. Remember, the transfer time that we're doing through is just a little bit of time. Just enough time to get ready and go into the next exercise. If you're very fit, you don't want to do it, don't even take the little 5-second rest. Just get right after it. Okay, start to fatigue, lower down, and get ready to come back at it again. Almost there, we have 10 seconds. George, activate that core, okay? Yes, don't sag those shoulders back. I want everything good, nice and stable. If you have to rest, you have to rest. Almost there. All right, dumbbells down, hold in position. All right, 3, 2, 1, internal, external curl. Inside to outside. Remember, guys, we want full flexion, full extension. We don't want a short, choppy motion here. We want to come all the way up, all the way down. This is working all the muscles inside the shoulder, the biceps, the forearms. This why it burns like crazy, right, George?
Yes, sir.
It's okay, you're doing great. 10 more seconds. Almost there. Stay on it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, get ready now, guys. 3, 2, 1. Cross back lunges. Go. Side to side, reach into the front. Let the dumbbells lower down in front of you as you reach. Excellent, Victoria. Nice sign. Good, George. George, make it a little more difficult. He's bringing his dumbbells straight up like this. You can kind of let him flop down if you want to. But this is great. He's working his biceps a little bit more. Almost there. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, you can set the dumbbells down. You have a 30-second break here. Okay? Try to get your composure, stay loose. I know, George, you like to shadow box sometimes in between rounds. That's totally fine, completely acceptable.
Because there is no break during a fight.
Yeah, there's no rest.
In those 5 minutes, you have to pay attention.
Let's keep moving. Okay, guys, try to stay loose, stay relaxed. Got 10 seconds. Let's go ahead and pick our dumbbells back up. Address them properly. Get them back in your hands. And we have the alternate backward lunge with the stabilization, okay? Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Backwards lunges with the stabilization. Switching legs side to side.
Let's go through it. Let's push.
Looking good.
Last round of each exercise.
Everybody's doing a great job. By switching exercises, you switch muscle groups, and that's great because you can keep pushing through. You don't have to give up. You don't have to stop moving. Keeps the calories burning. Gets the metabolism working. Okay, guys, and that's time. Let's relax for a second. Let's bring the dumbbells up here into the wide position and go. Wide presses, side to side.
Keep your core stabilized.
Towards, you can go a little bit more at an upward angle here, okay? A little bit more, yeah, there you go. Good job. A little bit more extension on that arm, George, same thing. Try to get it up there a little bit more. Keep the core active, okay? 10 seconds. And time. Okay, let's lower down here now, okay? We have the internal, external curl. All right, let's get after it. Inside to outside. I know it's burning, guys. Let's just go. Let's get after it. That's it, George. Good core activation. Also, everybody's spine's in a nice position. We don't want any of this, okay? We don't want this where you're trying to pull it. If that's the case, relax or lower your weight, one or the other. And keep it going, keep it moving, keep it moving. You have 8 seconds. Full extension, full flexion. 3, 2, 1. All right, and get ready. We have the cross back lunges with the reach. And go. Let's finish the round strong now, okay?
Last one. Let's go, everyone. Good form and as many as we can. Like your life is depending on it.
20 seconds. Everyone's doing great. 15 seconds. Get after now. Speed, speed, speed. Try to think about moving quick, okay? Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time. Okay. Let's go and set the dumbbells down. And that brings it into round 4, okay? Now we have the last round. This
Championship round.
Yeah, this is the one that determines, you know, who's going to be the champion here. If you're going to win or going to lose.
Make the difference between the boys, the kids, and the adults.
Okay, now let's take a look real quick. A quick overview here, okay? What we have coming up. We have our prone row, all right? We're going to do this for 30 seconds. Then we're going to pop up like we did our squat thrust. We're going to stand, narrow our stance. We have a power clean, 30 seconds. And after we do our power clean, we have a push press, okay? 30 seconds. We go through that 2 times, no rest. Then we finish up combining all those movements into one, where we try to do as many repetitions as we can within 2 minutes. Now remember this, guys, it's very important that when we do that, it's the widening of the stance and the narrowing of the stance, the transfer between the standing and the ground, all right? Very important. Now let's go and get our dumbbells in our hands.
Let's go, everyone. I know
you're in front of us. We're in that prone position. All right, we want to make the buzzer, all right? We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So you're just rowing side to side, okay? Trying to keep the core stabilized. This is working everything here. If you want a strong core, this is one of the best ones. Now, I don't want to apologize. I took your 20 before and I never gave it back. Let's move you up and weight a little bit here, okay?
Eric is a dictator, ladies and gentlemen.
A dictator of fitness, perhaps. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's come up into a proper position. Bring the dumbbells up. Remember, narrow our stance, get them out to the outside, and we're doing our power clean, okay? Don't be in a rush here, but let's go. Let's explode. Clock's running. Try to land with a soft knee position, George. Good. 15 seconds. Good. And George, try to squat a little bit before you do that curl. There you go. That's a fine variation. If you have tough time with the power clean, you can do that. Now keep the dumbbells up top here, okay? Let's clean them back up. Clean them back up. Let's go. And we have our push press. There you go, Mira. Look down, George. Don't arch the back too much. Keep it in place. Less repetitions if necessary. It's okay. Lower down and weight. Totally acceptable. Adjust the dumbbells properly. Clean it up. Let's go. Back up. Push press. Boom. There you go. Good. Active core. Don't lean back too much. Almost there. 10 seconds. Notice how yeah, that's great, Victoria. That's good. Excellent. All right, Ian, good job. And time. Dumbbells back down. Wide stance. When we squat them down, right back into the row, okay? Doing the prone row. Now, if you notice, that's good after that. So, 1, clock's running. No rest. There's no rest. Let's go. Now, if you notice when Victoria is doing this, she's doing it down the knees now. That's okay. If you start to fatigue here, you start to slouch over a little bit, that's totally okay. You can just do it right here off the knees. It's a fine substitution. Got 5 more seconds. You guys are doing great. 3, 2, 1. Hop up. Bring your dumbbells up. Let's go. Narrow the stance and you have your power cleans. Trying to get as many repetitions as you can in with good form. Land that soft knee position. Leg drive, George. That's it. Come on, you guys are almost there. You notice how Victoria, she's doing a squat with a curl. That's less complicated, but it's working similar muscles. Doesn't take as much coordination to do it this way, but you're still working a lot of the body's muscles. Fine substitution. 5 more seconds. Last clean. Hold it up there, Ryan. Hold it up there, George. Keep it up top. Let's go. Push presses, okay? And go. Good. So the push press is basically an overhead shoulder press. Remember, but we're using the legs for some assistance. We're getting a little bit more lift. George, activate that core. Bring those abs in, okay? It's all right. You're almost there, buddy. 15 seconds. Let's go. Get it back up there. Get after it. Remember, guys, if George is fatiguing, don't be ashamed if you're fatiguing. Just work at your own rate. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now connecting it all together, okay? Remember, we widen out our stance. Squat it down. Let's get on it, guys. We're almost there. 2 minutes of this and you're done, okay? The workout's finished. Let's finish strong. 1, 2, hop up. Good. Narrow the stance. What you bring together, power clean, push press. That's it. Lower back down. Widen the stance out. Bring the dumbbells to the middle. Then squat them down. Hop back. Good. And your rows. If you notice how what Victoria's doing here, she's stepping up. She brings the dumbbells into a good position, does a squat, does a curl, does a press, and then she's right back down, bringing the dumbbells in narrow, stepping back onto her knees. It's an easier variation, but you're working a lot of muscles. Remember, going horizontal to vertical. This is what makes mixed martial arts so difficult. This is what burns all the calories. This is what requires everything to activate, everything to function, every muscle in your body here. We're working it all. This is it. 1 minute and 10 seconds. Good explosion. That's it, Ian. Excellent, George. 1 minute left now. Come on, let's see if you can get at least 6 of them, right? Now, it doesn't make a difference if you get 6 or not. It's just to put a number out there. It's giving something to chase after. Give yourself something to chase after. Put a number out there. Attack it. Keep good form. Do your best. That's how you're going to make progress. Let's go, George. 45 seconds. Good. That's 2. Let's go. Back down. Wide stance. Hop back. Come on, guys. 35 seconds and you're done. This is it. Workout's over. 3. 30 seconds, George. Come on, man. You can do it. You can get 6. You can get 6 from the time I said it. You have to get after it, though, okay? Power clean. Push press. Good. 20 seconds. You're right on target. Let's go. You have to be quick at the transfers, though. That's what matters. Nice time, but try not to round that back when you come up, okay? Good position. 10 seconds, George. One more. Let's go. Let's get after it. Let's go. Come on, guys. This is it. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great work, everybody. George, that's it, buddy. The bell is rung. The fight is over.
That was unbelievable. Whew. And still.
That's amazing.
Everyone, you've been through this workout with us. Congratulations at home. Nice job, everybody. And I think we deserve a good congratulation to us as well. Thank you very much. Super, everyone. Great job. Just finished our workout. Now it's time for the cool down.
The cool down, it's very important. We're not going to do a long cool down sequence, but the exercises, they're pretty much what they're doing is resetting your neuromuscular system so that you can go back into your daily life without having your muscles cramp and tighten up. We're really going to stress a lot of the muscles around our hips, okay? That's where we did a lot of work. Also our lats, our shoulders, our chest, pretty much the whole body, but we're going to do the most effective stretches that we can do in the shortest amount of time. This routine should take no more than 5 minutes, 5-6 minutes, okay? So let's go ahead and start down here on our left knee, right knee up, okay? What we're gonna do is we're gonna stretch the hip flexor. So I'm gonna contract my abdominal muscles, trying to tuck my glutes right up here up underneath me, trying to tilt my pelvis under. Then I'm gonna reach my left arm straight up in the air, fingertips pointing out towards the left. And I should feel the stretch coming right in here. Now we just wanna lift our chin up while maintaining this contraction, all right? Looking straight ahead, contracting in the abdominals, glutes, stretches right up here in the front. If the arm goes forward, because you have tight lats, try to force it up there in the air, okay? We have about 10 more seconds, so just hang in there. Good.
Really feel the hip flexor
The hip flexor,
here.
exactly. Okay, great. Now we're gonna come up. We're gonna turn, face the other way, lower down to the right knee. Take your time here now, okay? Let's go ahead and set everything in position. So we're gonna contract the abdominals and the glutes and press straight up. And we're holding here for 30 seconds. Now 30 seconds is pretty much the minimum here. We just want to do at least 30 seconds to make sure we stretch out the body. But if you find you're enjoying this, don't be afraid to go back through this routine, do it 1 more time, 2 more times, as much as you want. These are great stretches. You really can't get enough of these.
There is a lot of benefit to gain from stretching.
Okay. Now let's come up here. Now, you can do a butterfly stretch, which Patrick is going to demonstrate, or you can just lower right down here into the side straddle. Everybody's flexibility is different, but if possible, we just want to try to split our legs out here, keep the posture upright, then we want to go forward. You see, the variation that Patrick's doing is working the same muscles. We're trying to stretch the adductor muscles right here in our inner thigh, okay? What I'm trying to do is I'm basically just pushing out, so is George, and we're trying to go forward if we can. We want to lie down flat here. holding your stretch for 30 seconds.
I remember when I used to be a kid, I used to go all the way down. Now as I'm growing up, getting older, it's impossible to do the same thing because I didn't practice enough.
Okay, good. Now let's close up here. Legs straight ahead. Now what we want to do, remember, we just don't want to touch our toes. We want to pull our toes back towards us, contract our quadriceps, sit nice and upright, fingertips pointing down. We're pushing forward with the heel of our palm. If you find that to be too difficult by going forward like this and it's way too much, you can just do this. Just brace your hands right here by your hips, push up, try to keep your posture upright, still pulling your toes back, still contracting your quadriceps, and just trying to eventually lean forward. Once you can break 90 degrees going forward, you can probably take your hands off and push forward.
Really good for the posterior chain.
Exactly.
Hamstring, calf, lower back. This is what you need to do.
Okay, now let's turn to our right. I'm gonna kick my left leg around here, bring my right leg in. Now if you notice, I stick my knee straight out from my hip and I form a 90-degree angle here, a 90-degree angle here. Now what I wanna do is I wanna try to go forward, putting my head all the way down to the ground. Everybody has a different flexibility level though, so the key thing is to try to lean towards your left on this stretch. If your left leg's back, lean towards your left, even if you have to stay upright. If you can lower it down all the way, that's great. If you're right here, that's fine. This is for the extensors. This is for the muscles on the outside of the hip. A lot of jumping, kicking, all of those motions, we've really worked those muscles. Pretty much anything functional, you're using the extensors and the flexors. And now let's rotate around. So this is kind of cool. We're gonna lean to our right and swing to our left, and we come right back this way. Take your time getting into position though. So again, you want your left knee in front of your left hip. You want to try to create a 90-degree angle here, a 90-degree angle here. And same thing, try to lie forward. And if you have to, you don't have to push forward. Remember, you don't want to feel any type of tearing or a real strong pulling, just a slight pull in the muscles. And the muscles that we're trying to feel are the muscles right outside here, okay? Some people might feel it a little bit up in the back. You shouldn't be feeling it all over. Some people might feel a little bit of hamstring. For the most part, you want to feel it on the outer part of your left hip here. Trying to lie down.
Always a side that you're more flexible than the other. That is completely normal.
Okay, now we're just gonna kick back and through underneath. So we're in the quadruped position. So if you notice, we start out here with our knees right underneath our hips, right? And what we're gonna do, and our hands are underneath our shoulders, we're in a strong foundation. We're gonna extend our right hand forward, then our left hand forward. Now what I want you to do is drop your butt back while keeping your fingertips out there, trying to touch your butt to your heels and trying to get your armpits down to the ground. Once you do that, you're trying to inch your fingertips away as much as you can. And when we're doing this, we want to feel the stretch coming right down throughout the lats, okay? Some people find if they spread their knees out here, they also get a adductor stretch here as well. That's good. You just, you get more flexibility in and there. I happen to have loose adductors, so I don't feel anything in the adductors, but I have tight lats. So this really stretches my lats every time.
You're really lucky. Me, I'm tight pretty much everywhere.
Okay, guys, great. Now we're gonna come up here into this kneeling position. And what we wanna do is we wanna put our knees together, our heels together. We wanna sit back here under our butt. We're gonna interlace our fingers behind our back here. The most important thing is that I start to straighten my arms. That's more important than how high they get. Is that first they get straight, then I retract my shoulder blades, meaning I try to pull my shoulder blades together. Once I do that, I raise up as high as I can, and I want to feel stretched throughout my biceps, my deltoids, my pectoral muscles, all of that. And there's almost an infinite amount of stretches, but we don't want to spend all day stretching. You guys just did a hard workout, so we just want to hit some of the ones that really get the body back to where it was before you did your workout. Good, Patrick. George is very tight here, so this is a great stretch for him.
Absolutely.
Everybody else has good flexibility.
I should do this stretch more often.
Yeah.
Don't be scared that if you do something that you're not good at, that's mean you need to work on it. Like you can see this stretch, I'm pretty bad at it. That is something that I should put more time into it.
Okay, buddy, that's time, and that concludes our cool down. So you have to remember that the cool down, although it seems like it's easy and it's almost like it's the part of the workout everyone wants to forget to do. We did all the hard stuff, you know, we warm up because we want to get ready for the hard workout. Then we do the cool down, but sometimes we forget to do it. But remember, don't forget the cool down. It's going to allow you, it's going to help you to recover and to come back so you can be consistent and work out on a regular basis. It's very important that you do all parts of the workout and you try to be as consistent as possible because that's what leads to progress. If you just, you know, come in on occasion and you do maybe a round or two and then, you know, you skip a few days, you're not going to see the results that you're looking for. The results are going to come through consistency. That's the most important thing. And the consistency is given to you by allowing your body to recover properly, which is why we do the cool down.
And also the cool down is not only physical. For me, I use the cool down as a way to change my mind. I start from being the athlete, George St. Pierre, the fighter. When I work out, I'm the fighter. I'm a martial artist. But the cool down allowed me to make the transition by being the fighter to the everyday normal guy. So it's more than an actual workout. It's also the changing of your mind, putting your mind back into what it should be in everyday's life.